Testing 1, 2, 3.
Hey,
All righty. How are you doing?
Good. Let me turn the volume up. I can't hear a thing. Yay. Happy Monday. Yay.
Yeah. I feel like the kid that was on the merry-go-round, a gif of it. The kid on the merry-go-round, and she's hanging on face first on the floor and being dragged around by the ponies, holding on by her hand.
Oh, good God. That was how good the day went? Wow.
No, it actually wasn't as bad as the energy's calmed down quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And we've adjusted a few things, and we'll see where it goes from there.
All right. Well. All right. Let's clear this energy. It's been crazy. All right.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Just wanted to stay in bed.
Mm-hmm.
How is everyone? How's your Mondays doing? Say hi. I clear the energy.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
All right.
All right, so we can start with the collective, and then I was going over. So Larry and I will do a collective, and we will be doing some one per person question. If you want to pop it into the chat, we will get to those a little after the collective, and then Larry usually does a little bit of light language depending on what is needed, and I do a little of Reiki, as well as we'll wrap it up with some probably messages from the angels or their higher self. Anyone want to pop in a question? Otherwise, we're going to start pulling the energies of what's going on in the collective. And then just make sure you're paying attention, because it means that there are messages in there for you as well.
Yeah, it's as Susan said, when we do pull reads, even if it's for somebody else, you may have the same question in mind. Just listen to the answer, because it may also be resonating for you. We sometimes get people guided to ask specific questions that are meant for just more than themselves. Also, if you have come on and would like to get a paid reading, paid readings jump the line for when we have questions. The ones we have time for today would be what's blocking love, messages from your DM, messages from your higher self, and also $25 minis. So with that, if anybody has any questions, pop it in the chat. Otherwise, we will go with a collective update. Right. I think the energy ones are pulling me for today. I gotta find my energy cards.
Okay. Let's see.
So we got anybody that wants to step up with a question, or should we start with a quick energy read? And I'm going to guarantee you that Susan's going to pull some charms and chakras to see what it is that the collective needs right now. Energies have been absolutely insane, and since we're approaching another portal, the 1010 portal, it's only going to get crazier until we hit probably the peak. Pinnacle is going to probably be around the 1111 portal.
Yep, it's a fun road ride, but
Spirit,
I know.
What are the energies that are needed for today? What is the collective who are watching here, either now or on the replay, need to know about? We got one that just tossed itself out. Two. Got one more card. What else does the collective need to know? Well, Spirit, I asked for two. It gives me three, or maybe four. Never listens to me. Kind of like my kids. Women holding a heart, right? For some of you, there's a woman coming in who's going to be holding your heart. So I feel that one coming in. There's a lot of anxiety around your area, and yeah, I've been feeling that myself. Spirit is advising us a little bit of rest, rejuvenation, and meditation. If you can see, he's out there, he's meditating, he's working. Looks like the solar plexus is where that's coming from, and the heart space, so a little bit of clearing. Archangel Metatron with the 6th chakra, so it looks like we're getting third eye. Indecision. Some of you are trying to make a decision, but you're having a hard time because you're not seeing clearly, and that's probably why we got the third eye. Some of you may be walking away from a situation that no longer serves you. We also have the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So we've got throat and we've got third eye. So the upper chakras seem to be kind of putting themselves out there and hostilities. So if we look at the ones that we have hostilities, we have anxiety and indecision, walking away. It seems like, when we add all of these guys up together, there's something that's really weighing on a lot of people. And the indecision, do I walk away? Do I fight? What do I do? And I feel that Spirit is saying, listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, and speak it out. Speak it out loud to the universe or to where your anxiety is. But your answer comes with rest and rejuvenation. So there's a lot that's weighing on the collective. I think at this point, talk about it, ponder about it, use your intuition, and trust yourself. And whether it is time to fight or walk away, because there's no right answer. Each one's going to give you a path sometimes shorter, sometimes harder, but you have to feel into it because each situation is differently. So hopefully that resonates with a few.
There you go. Well, I pulled it as our root chakra, so some of the lower extremities. We did get love, a little love, whale tail, charm. So you guys can look these up, as well as the anchor and what that means for you, spiritual meaning. And then let's do this XX tower. We're going to get a little spicy tonight.
Oh, hey. You don't bring those out too often.
Let's see what's going on.
Somebody's in a good mood.
Spicing it up for Monday night. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's clarifying, overthinking, indecision. Okay. A little distracted. What else? Peeked out. Let's see what else turned over. If not, we'll keep shuffling. All right, so let's see. What else is going on with this collective? Indecision about a relationship. Looks like you're being protective. You want to be balanced. And you want this balanced provider to come in. So some of you are really questioning where you are right now. Maybe you're not in that situation. You're thinking of your 10 of cups because that was on top. So you're thinking of that perfect person, and maybe you're not with that person. All right, let's see. What else is going on? Hi, how's everyone doing? Monday night fun. All right, Spirit, what do we got? World. Some of you might have a secret admirer.
Oh, hey.
Experimental or inexperienced lover. So, yeah, interesting. Non-committal player. Ooh, one night stand. That's why you're considering this one. All right.
I had some of that player energy coming in this weekend. I chose no.
Right. So, we're in this transformation period. So we're no longer accepting what we accepted in the past. So that's why we're second guessing whether what we put up with in the past. Okay. So that's why the stagnation we're feeling is to change. We're going into a different timeline. So is that where you want to go? Do you want to go back to that timeline? And that's why you're feeling so stuck. Okay. So just know that. And Spirit's just putting you in that energy to have you step into your Empress. But you're just confused because we have this moon energy. You're not really seeing what better is out there, but it is on the other side of this stagnation. So, yeah, this life partner is going to be coming in for some of you, and it's going to be a generous provider, or you're going to be providing for yourself. So, the serious relationship, but it's not after you worked on yourself and you've decided that you're no longer to be dealing with what you were dealing with in the past. And this is your justice. So, just we're being more balanced and you're getting your clarity. So, know that you need to make this decision, and some of you might have multiple options. So like Larry said, really think into it, feel into it, meditate, and see what feels best for you. All right, but make sure you do make that decision, because you will be asked to take that risk and move forward in one of the directions. Okay. So
who's going to step up and put the first question out there? Yeah. Also, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. If you do get a question answered, please make sure you are following and sharing.
Yeah, Yes, and let us know if these are resonating. What's going on? I got some people on here. Five.
Yeah, I got a stack load in here, and just no questions. Everybody's a lurker today. So let's pull a love card. Let's see what the collective love energy is for today. I had a decent read this morning too with the collective and separation. I think there's some really positive energies that are waiting for people to kind of open the door to. And so let's see, Spirit, what is the energies for this collective watching for love today? And Spirit is giving us trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And, so what does that mean? It means that, trust that things will change. But, sometimes the present is the present and it may suck. It may feel awful. It may feel lonely. But once you accept that, what you feel and allow it to release, the transformation is going to happen and the energy is going to change. So it's an actually positive energy change, but you have to choose to accept what it is, whatever that is. And if you're alone, accept that. And guess what? As you accept that you're alone and it's okay to be alone, somebody's going to pop in.
There we go. Let's see if we got any. Thank you for liking the live. Let's see. Oh, I do have a question over here. Something. Okay. Robin has a question. Okay, we're going to put that. And I think I saw another one. Lynn, or she'd become the man I need. Okay. Alrighty. All right, let's do those and then I'll finish off with the collective. Let's see what we got. So Lynn, let's get yours. I think you had yours up there first. And then we'll get to Robin. Okay, so will Rashid become the man I need? Let's find out.
And so while you're finding that, just remember that you don't want to force people to change for you. They need to change for themselves.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is you're trying to mold somebody into something that they may not be. But if Rashid wants to change for himself, then that's a good thing.
Let's find out. Interesting. It says yes, but you're going to have to, it says ask something else. We need a little more clarity. So yeah, as Larry was saying, be careful what you ask for, because if they're not who you really need right now, the other answer is you have to change your mind thoughts about this as well. So
let's see what her block is. What's her block with Rashid? Show me, Spirit. I only want one card, so please. I said one, not three, but of course Spirit does what Spirit wants. Okay, so here's what I got. Yeah. First one is too soon. You get too serious too soon, getting to know each other before committing fully, right? So it means you're rushing into this because you want it so bad. Number two, fear of cheating, right? So let us know if this resonates. Are you afraid that Rashid is, playing player on the side? And the last one is fixing them. And just like I say, you can't fix somebody. They have to want to change, accept them, or let them go. Because you're changing them, you're trying to change them into somebody they may not be. If Rashid wants to change, and it seems like with that yes answer, there's the potential he may choose that, whatever those ways are that you're doing or you're feeling that he's doing is not something that he wants to be in that space of. And he may decide it for himself that it's worth it in himself to change for himself. And the last piece, which here, or the first one we came with, was the too soon. That's being too needy. Don't be needy. Don't attach yourself to an outcome, because as you attach yourself to an outcome, you block everything else out, and you're also focusing on a lack mentality, which is what you don't want. You want to be in a, hey, you can go if you don't have to. I know who I am. So let us know if that makes sense.
What I got, he's afraid of change in this breakup. So just be aware there could be some blockages that you both need to work on. You definitely were destined to meet, and he's wondering if you're happy without him. So, I mean, these are definitely things that you guys need to work through. But if you're not happy, then know that no one can make you happy outside of yourself. So you need to find what is within you that's making you unhappy in this relationship, because it's not all on him. You have to look internally on what's going on with you as well. Okay, because we both bring things to the table, and people are not perfect. So Robin, will SG and I be committed relationship? Of course, let's see. All right, Robin, will SG and I be in committed relationship?
And while Susan's pulling that, I want to see some shares and some likes. I want to see these numbers jumping up on my screen over there, right above me.
So it says think again, but it says for sure. So, I mean, I think you really need to stay positive about it, because I think you're second guessing it yourself. So let's see what's going on with him and these. What is SG and the blinded by love? What's going on with SG? Okay. They're thinking of it as all a dream. They fantasize about you, but this is an ending, so there's completion, and someone might not feel like they are enough. Definitely thinking if you're happy without them. Let's see what else SG is thinking. We're so different, but we work so well together. Okay, so interesting messages. Insight, clarity. So clarity, just being open to this clarity of coming in. But this person seems like they're deciding it. They're kind of hopeless, drowning in some sadness. So they have some things that they're working on right now. So you have to be open to that, and they might be still healing. But it looks like on the other side of this, they do want to shower you with gifts, know that you have options, and that you will have a serious commitment. So he does think that he needs you in his life. So I think right now you just need to sit down and have a conversation, because there seems like there's a little bit of stuff that's up in the air and stuff that needs to be worked on.
Overall, very positive read, but you have to take action.
Tina, thank you, Tina. Let's see. So then let's see what's going on with the collective and messages. So that might help as well. So you're welcome to these twin flames. So let's get a little more clarification. What's going on with the collective? What is going on with their person? Person's mesmerized with you right now. So this is an intense connection. So there might be a meeting coming in soon as well. So they are doubting. So they're questioning whether you love them or not. Do you love me? So this is all stuff that is like inner child stuff, because it's questioning it. You know, the person's questioning themselves. It could be something you're questioning in yourself as well. Make sure you're doing those. But it looks like somebody have this marriage coming in. So this commitment, stronger relationship. So the more you focus on healing, the more this is going to come in, and that will get you into this free confidence, as well as, don't worry, you know, you drive me crazy. So your person and you drive each other crazy, but you know you're in love with each other. So when you free yourself from the shackles of knowing and worrying about this and focusing on you and healing, that's when you'll get into this freedom and this confidence. So it's all about a journey to yourself. So whatever that's coming up in that other person is triggering something within you to heal. All right, let's get a couple more messages.
Yeah, some good messages there.
But just know, I mean, there's Pisces moon. So again, there's some stuff that's hidden. That's what it is. So that's why you're questioning it. Oh, wow. And then looks like there could be some twin flames on here, because we got that on top of the deck.
Oh, hey.
So definitely
Welcome all, twinnies.
Twins in here. So, wow. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. Interesting.
So who else would like a question?
Let's see if anyone else popped one in the chat while I was scrolling. Thank you for
a lot of people popping in and popping out, but I'm not seeing any questions. And I see somebody lurking, but hasn't asked a question either. Don't be a lurker. Ask a question.
Don't be a lurker.
All right, let's see what we have. I'm gonna pull a couple collective messages, a little love notes. Since you said we have some twins on here from your cards, let's pull a few love notes for you twins that are in separation from the collective. Asking Spirit and my higher self to get into the Twin Flame Collective. And for the ones in separation, give me some love notes for them. Okay,
Yeah.
Spirit, give me some love notes. Wow, 4 popped right out. Didn't even have to think about it. So let's start with our first one. Right in conjunction. I want you.
Tina, I'm looking for your question now. Let me see if I find it.
Don't pressure me.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
Do you miss me the way that I miss you? And last but not least, the answer, I miss you. So we got some positive. They're thinking that you're on their minds. It's been a crazy, crazy week. A lot of people have been going through a lot of towers. Remember, things have to fall for you to be able to rebuild strong.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to, Tina, I'm not seeing your question, but let me see if I'm not going back far enough. So if you want to repopulate it, you like the live, and I'm going through these. I'm not seeing it in here. Sometimes
they filter it.
Yeah, I don't see it either, Tina. Just repopulate it in, and I'll answer it. Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of these twinny messages too. So let's see what messages they want to say.
I may have to pull my Twin Flame love cards then. Let's see which ones.
So let's see what they didn't say. Because I love these things. Oops, hold on. All right. Will Ray become the man I need? Oh, okay. Did we answer that, or was that someone else that had the same?
No, it was Rashid. There's a lot of men that need to step up here, I think.
Yeah.
Or a lot of women. It's either that or a lot of women have to, take off their rose-colored glasses and realize that you can't change. A person is, if they say they are something, that's who they are, and you have to accept that. And if you can, then you're in a great place. But if you're trying to change that person for you, it's not good. They need to change for themselves. It's the same with you. Don't change for a man. Change for yourself.
Right? Oh, okay. Tina, Robin put it in here for you. So, okay. All right. I will get to that. Thank you, Robin. That was sweet of you. She saw it. I guess I couldn't scroll back fast enough. Do you keep gifts, pictures, texts, keepsakes? So they're thinking of stuff they don't say. So they are looking back at texts and that kind of stuff from you, or what any kind of remembrance. So anything that you've given them. If it's the guys, they want to be a provider, new house, new car, and want to do all this stuff for you. So if you're seeing 7s, that's from your person. All right, I will get to that. So the message is, Tina, will Ray become the man I need? Okay. Thank you, are so funny. You keep me laughing and smiling. So no, this is messages from your person. I haven't told you the truth about how I really feel about you, and I really want to know everything about you. But they are really afraid that they will mess things up, and they don't want to hurt you. Okay. I do want everything with you, just sometimes they don't feel like they're enough. So again, this is that they don't feel like they're enough. So that's them really starting to work on themselves. So you got to let them do that and trust that. All right. So will Ray be the man for you?
I got a great user idea over here. Jujube. Do you remember those candies, the Jujubes? They used to stick in your teeth, and you'd be chewing on them forever because they were like dried so hard. It's like they were like petrified.
It says use caution, but it does have yes on the top of it. So let's get a little bit more into what is going on with Ray. These men, I don't know.
Is he sweet baby Ray?
Let's find out. Let's do these faded encounters and see what's going on with Ray. Let's get some more messages. All right, let's see what's going on with Ray. Too funny. What is going on with Ray right now?
I don't know.
Use your intuition, Tina. There's a little devil energy right now coming up. So some kind of something trying to throw you off since this summer is coming up. All right, this person does see you as marriage material, and they may come in as for a surprise, and it is coming in this autumn. So I think there's just this death and rebirth. So you guys are going through a transition of healing and almost coming through a as a new person. So it's just make sure you're letting them heal because they might think you're moving too fast. So, but changes are coming. So let me know if those resonate with you.
And so, since we had a lot of twins and a lot of people asking about love, what I pulled was I pulled some cards from my Twin Flame Ascension deck. I haven't pulled them in a while. And they kind of give us where we are within that Twin Flame journey. And so they also come with some numbers. So if the numbers resonate, it definitely means that it's part of what you need to see. So the first one we got was 8-8. One with self, right? And we keep on talking about this. It's always a journey back to yourself. So it's time for you to go within, time for you to be one with yourself. And why do you want to be one with yourself? It's because, and that number, by the way, was 8-8. So if you see a lot of eights, that one is speaking to you directly. 10-10, the high priestess, right? And what is the high priestess? It's expanding consciousness. So as you go within, you're expanding your consciousness, you're blossoming, you're blooming. You notice the high priestess with all the energies around it. And the last one was the feminine twin. So this is for the divine feminine energies. It's an energy, it's not a gender. So many males have a divine feminine energy to them. It doesn't mean they're a girly man. It just means that that's the energy they have, the attracting energy, and it's activating your higher self. So those who do have the feminine energies right now, if you look at all three together, this means you're expanding, you're jumping, you're leveling up, and Spirit's encouraging you to go within to allow for that expansion. Because as expansions, you become the divine feminine, and when you become the divine feminine, what happens? You get your divine masculine, right? And again, not a gender, it's an energy.
Absolutely, it is an energy. All right, so Tina says, yes, it resonates. He's going through cancer. Oh, okay, so he's going through a lot right now. So that definitely could be what's going on.
That would certainly knock me off my kilter for sure.
Yeah, and that makes people, either they want to make major decisions or they want to wait and make decisions. It depends on where they are mentally and how bad things are. So let's see. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, let's see. All right,
so I still see a lot of people popping in here, but I did yet to see a question pop in my chat. I wonder if my chat's being filtered.
No. Let's see what the angels' messages are, what kind of guidance we're getting. You know what? I want to do these ones. I haven't done these in a while. All right.
We like angel messages.
So Archangel Power Tarot card. So let's do it. I'm a widow and he doesn't want to get too serious until he knows. Yeah, I don't blame him. He wants to make sure he's okay. All right. Angels, what do we got? What is going on for the collective? What do we need to know? Fives in here, change. All right, Spirit, what do we got? Decision, Archangel Jophiel, release yourself from that which holds you back. I need to detox unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. So worry is a waste of your energy. So see those birds flying out of the cage, just asking you to kind of be free and let your mind be free and not to be worrying. So release yourself from whatever shackles that you're worrying about right now. It's holding you back. It's holding your self-confidence back. Oh, Spirit. That's why I don't do this that much, because they're so hard to shuffle. There we go. 10 of Ariel. There is so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. Oh, wow.
I'm claiming that one.
I'm in. Got me. All right. And this is all coming in. We got the Chariot, Archangel Metatron, as well as Archangel Haniel, the High Priestess. So powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. So meditation, and I keep getting pushed to do this too. And
yeah, we all are. It's very calming. And just remember that meditation doesn't have to be sitting in a lotus position going Om. It can happen in all different ways. You just have to allow something to clear your brain.
Yeah, so this is coming in. So determination, self-control, career advancement, and knowledge of success by others. So just coming in fast. So this could be, it says career advancement. So somebody getting a job, acknowledgement of success, whether you're in a current job. So just be determined to stay the course right now. So things are coming in, and then trust your divine guidance. Okay. So the search for meaning in life, consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teacher or friends. So make sure you're paying attention to your divine guidance. And as you can see, most of these cards are coming out are purple and pink. So it's your heart, and then mostly that is your third eye or your crown, however you want to see it. Sometimes the crown is purple. All right, so release the past. You will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. So Archangel Michael's coming through, that blue energy, and 7 of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. So again, that's that your power is coming in. So stop worrying, because that's not helping your confidence or your personal power.
All right. Who has got a question? And please remember, if you did get a question answered, please like, share, follow, subscribe. If you can, make that little number above my head move up a little bit. We like to see that bar move. It makes us feel good. And so while we're waiting on a question, I'm going to see what your guides want to give you today. Seems like we have a quiet crew. I'm starting to feel that perhaps we need today's light language that's probably going to come through is around calming, focus, release fog and anxiety, because I think there's a lot of anxiety going on right now with a lot of different things. I think it's in the collective energy, and we need to try to disconnect from it. So the guides are giving us a whole bunch of little cards here. And so let's see what we got. It's way too many. I'm only going to take a few guides. The ones I pick are ones we're getting. Okay. So first one we get from the guides is higher self, right? Again, more and more confirmation that you need to go within, meditate, connect to your higher self to get that clarity that you want. Grace, Holy Spirit, also connecting upwards. Sometimes one would consider that your higher self as well, to connecting to that space outside of this polarity universe that's going to get you the peace and grace that you want. Gifts, right? So your joy guides are ready to give you some gifts. Once you get in touch with your higher self, you're going to be receiving some spiritual gifts. Some of you may be getting some activations. If you're already partially activated, most likely you're going to get a quick upgrade.
Nice.
Shame. So we got to release all the shame that we have. This is a big one. That's why a lot of people have anxiety. Discipline, right? Some of you are going to be called to be the master teacher. So start, working on your gifts, start focusing on yourself, start connecting, because you're going to be asked to guide others that are trying to follow this path, right? A lot of you will be stepping up to that space. Be careful of boredom, right? Boredom is a really difficult thing, because a lot of us are separated right now from what we're meant to do. And why is that? Because we're meant to level up. But in that isolation comes boredom. And when you get bored, then what happens is anxiety comes in and all sorts of other issues come in. And so try to find a way to keep yourself a little bit busier. Beware of deceit. Your guardian angels are there watching, but you need to start trusting your intuition. And last but not least, give your physical body some rest and relaxation. Connect back to the earth. You see Mother Gaia. So make sure you're taking some time to immerse yourself into nature however you can, because it will help you ground. So hopefully those messages have resonated with somebody. Please let us know.
Yeah, Spooky Eve got on. I love it for Halloween. Yeah, I think I was guided to really a lot of rest. So definitely I need to get out of the ground a little bit more. But
yeah, it's hot tub weather now, so that's where I'm going after these reads. I'm going to sit in some water. I'm a Cancer moon, and so I need to ground. All I need is find a puddle and go lay in it.
There you go. Does anyone else have any questions? Let us know if the collective resonated, what's going on. You can ask us any questions, and then you can get some $10, you can get your messages from your person or your messages for your personal higher self. As Larry has on his screen, $25 for a mini that we can do on here, or a full we can schedule off of here. And then we might be doing, like for the 1010 portal, just be doing an extended live, as well as we're going to be doing the 1111 portal. We'll be doing that via Zoom. So just let us know if you're interested in any of those. Message either one of us, and then we'll be posting that. We are normally on here. So far, we've been doing Monday nights, Sunday mornings, and then Wednesday nights. And then I'm on my Instagram, which is Sunday and Wednesday nights on Mindset Reset. So make sure you're following. And as well as Larry has a lot of light language, we're going to do a little bit of that depending on what chakra or whatever we're working on right now tonight. But make sure you're following, liking, sharing. We appreciate anyone who's jumping on.
Yeah, and if you don't want to ask a question here, sometimes we know there's some personal questions, some answers that you need to get. We do that. Like I say, reach out. These are a couple of samples of the reads, but we can do other reads as well as different healings. Just send us an email, send us a DM, and we'll discuss what we can do, how we can help. Susan also does amazing coaching. She's very uplifting. She'll help you get out of some of the funks that you're at, give you some advice, and hopefully help you energetically as well. But with that, I'm going to give a couple more seconds here for some questions, and if not, I'll probably jump into a light language activation. Probably going to go around kind of calming the energies, helping ground those energies down, release some of the anxiety that I think a lot of us are feeling. I mean, it's just in the air. It's the time of year. There's election season. Everybody's in a fear-based section because of that, and that causes the collective energy to really pull down on you. And sometimes most times we need to just release ourselves from the collective energy and just unplug and set that intention. And that helps pull some of that fear that's coming through from the collective that's pulling us all down. But
so do that, and then I'm going to do the root chakra just to clear that.
Yeah, that'll help. Who has any questions? If not, I'm gonna do a little light language. So I'll give you a little. For those of you who have not experienced light language before, what is it? I'll be speaking a whole bunch of weird sounds and tones. They're not for you to understand. Now, you might have one or two people that might understand it, most won't. And what you do is you feel into it. You open your heart and you let it in your heart. Your soul knows what it's meant to do. You only get what you are meant to receive. So if you're not meant to receive something, your higher self, your guides, your angels are going to block that out because it might not be time for you to receive it at that moment. Or if you choose, because we're in a free will universe, you can choose not to receive as well. People do have different reactions to light language. Some will burp, some will fart, some will, have tingles all over the body. Some people see visions. Some people will get a memory pop up. It can manifest in many ways. It's all normal. It's just you're meant to experience it how you're meant to experience it, and so try not to judge it. Just to allow it, and just have an open heart and an intention to receive. So with that, we're going to set the intention for anybody who does want to receive it to receive some clarity, release the anxiety, whatever anxiety is building up, whether that's collective or personal stress. We're going to release all of that. We're going to ground it all out, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the frequency of love to help bring those fears out and bring calmness and clarity and stability to everybody who's listening. And as we set that intention, I set the intention for my higher self outside of polarity to come in through me to push the codes that are required within the frequency of love with no harm to anybody. Shonopaya nehi shaya papa ushuno no paya pa nehi pa usha pa nehi pa ujuya paya pa neho pa uju shushu papa ya pa uhu na hapa ya hapa ushu pa nehi pa apa ai nehi pa uhu shupa hai hapa uhu shinini papa e pa uja
pa ne e pa ia e o pa lo pa I sha I ne pa I a pa o pa ia ha pa u su no pa ia pa u su shi pa u sha pa ha pa ia pa sha pa o pa e pa u su pa u.
All right, so that's just a short sample of some light language. Let us know in the comments how any of that made you feel, and we'll go from there. Let's hope we've cleared out some anxiety. We've calmed everybody down, because as you calm down, everybody else calms down, because your energy will also help other people's energies. And here we go. We got the tuning fork, so be prepared, people. We're going to ground. We're going to ground.
I'm going to ground with this red. I know. Craziness. Whew. All right, let's see. There's any questions? Oh, Chelsea, welcome. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. All right, so make sure you're listening. So the light language is just about listening and releasing, and the same thing with the tuning fork. So it's just, this is the root chakra, so the red. And just make sure you're listening to it, and you're just closing your eyes or just letting the burps or whatever, however it's coming up in your body. It's just emotions in your body. The root chakra is at the base of your spine. So this is where we feel secure in ourselves. So it's really important. That's why there's so much fear out there, to keep people out of that security. All right. So just trust everything's happening for us, not to us, and everything's going to be okay. So you just need to close your eyes and listen. And I'm going to hit it about 5 times so we can get a little bit of release. All right. Let's see.
Well, I felt that moving straight from my throat down.
I feel like it gets like louder in my ears each time. I'm so sensitive to the sounds and smells. It's crazy. So let us know where you're feeling any of the light language, any of that tuning fork, and just see if you got any release out of it, that either you're burping it up or whatever it is. Just make sure you're letting it go and releasing any kind of energy that might be shoved into one of your chakras. So also reach out to either one of us for any personal messages or personal light language or personal Reiki. You can also pop on, and Larry has an extensive postings already on YouTube of his light language, but you can also ask him for a personal one. And then I also have some stuff posted on mine for each individual chakra.
And then Susan's also just starting on YouTube, so make sure you go to Susan Molyneux 888. It's 4 8s, right? On YouTube, because she's going to start posting. She's going to need some subscribers, because we're going to plan on going live on YouTube at one point, probably within the next month, where we'll do something very similar to this, but up on YouTube, or maybe YouTube and TikTok together. I'm not quite sure yet, but we would like to help her build up her brand. She's also on Instagram and of course TikTok here as well. So make sure you're following her. She does some really nice collective reads, at least 2 times a week. Her Tuesday reads have been amazing. Are you doing a Tuesday read this week, or?
Yeah, I've switched it to Tuesday nights now.
So she's doing a Tuesday read. Make sure you jump on, make sure you have notifications on, so you know when we come on live, when she goes on live. As Susan said, I have a light language library that's bar none on YouTube, Silver Fox Spiritual. Just look for the logo behind me. Those are my channels. Anything with those logos. I have a Twin Flame channel as well. But within the next 2 days, I will be releasing a collective healing for the 1010 portal. It's going to help you kind of process the energies that are coming down the codes, because there's an enormous amount. We've got probably 3 of the largest solar flares that have hit since like 2017. So that magnetics and the energy are just ripping your body apart, and it's in a good way, but in order to take advantage of these things, and this is one thing that a lot of people don't really teach, you have to choose to take advantage of healings and energies. You have to choose to want to heal for these energies to actually do anything. Otherwise, they just pass right by you because your free will says, hey, I'm happy where I'm at. I don't need to heal. I don't see anything. I don't see the trauma that I'm in. And we're all in trauma, right? It's not that, we're nuts or anything, but we're in a universe that all it does is put trauma on you from the time you're born, all the way through time you get to adulthood and you're paying taxes and you're getting hit with
Yeah.
this and that and this, and you have traumatic families, and it's just the
Yeah.
experience. You see it on TV all day, and so what you need to do is release that. But the only way to release it is to set an intention to start to heal, and then you find a modality that resonates with you. For some it's light language, for some it's Reiki, for some it's both. I mean, you go with what you resonate with. Card readings are great because it gives you an idea. Like I think one of my most useful decks I have on in here is this one here. And it's the one I pull up for the love readings a lot. What's blocking you, right? Every card reader you go out there on YouTube, right? They're telling you, well, your person's doing this and your person's doing that, and this is happening over here. But when are they ever telling you, hey, this is what's in your energy that's causing these things to do? Because we manifest our own reality. And why do we manifest these experiences that they're like, why would I want to manifest a horrible experience? It's because your subconscious is doing 99% of it. You ever watch what's that, Dr. Joe Dispenza? He'll tell you that it's 80 to 90%, and he's right. Of your experiences are created just automatically without your conscious thought, and it's trying to get your attention to what you're supposed to heal, but most of us aren't aware because we're not aware of the patterns. So healing is a choice. Choose to heal. People who are usually here on this are people who are ready to take that step and to heal. And that's why we have so many things that we do here that normally you would pay a lot of money for free. Why are we doing it? It's not just for our fun, because we want to help people not have to go through a lot of the stuff that we'd had to process through ourselves without a lot of help. And at the same point, you might bring in something new to our field that we don't know either, because everybody is looking at it in so many different ways. As you can always learn from anybody.
All right, we're gonna do some of these love oracle, and then we're gonna do some higher self messages to get where we're going. Okay, let's wrap it up and
greetings, Summer.
Well,
So, Summer, if you have a question, just pop it into the chat, and after Susan pulls a few cards, we can answer that.
All right, so it's not today. Someone's avoiding a conversation, so it's not coming in today. Just know this could be a narcissist, gold mirror, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So this could be a narcissist, but also you get the mirror, so you might be mirroring. So be careful of that. Yeah, this is soulmate partnership agreement. So this is a soul contract. So, and that doesn't mean that it's not the person you're going to be with, but it could be a soulmate that was meant to open you up for the next person. So just be aware of that. Keep a positive mindset that everything's happening for you. Have gratitude for this abundance to come in. So on top, we do have karmic relationships. So there's definitely some triggers and some lessons that we are learning, okay? And this was all for us to help heal our heart, okay? So free yourself from any relationships or addictions or toxicity, okay? This is part of your transformations, all right? But some of you, this could be you getting rid of this person, or some of you that this person is going through this growth with you and they will be transforming, okay? And you will be meeting up with them. So live your life happily, single, hang out with friends, girl talk, all right? Just enjoy your life, and then this will come in that much faster. If you're sitting there waiting, it's like you're just waiting and pushing it away. So make sure you're focusing out, because someone is watching you. All right, so be aware of that. This definitely could be the narcissist gaslighting and stuff like that. So just be aware of that, because you do have this new love coming in, or this rebound love that's going to come in healed. So just be aware of that. Wow. Interesting. Not a narcissist craziness coming in.
Yeah, I got that golden mirror this morning for my read, and it came with two messages in my read this morning. It was kind of two different paths. Some people were mirroring, and some were, just in that space of the love bombing. And I think I think you pulled the same energies I did with that card, especially from what you said.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Let's see what your higher self, messages from your higher self. Okay. Your oversoul. Let's see what's going on. What messages do you need to know for your guidance right now? What does your higher self want you to know? That's 10. Yeah, that you have these unique gifts. Your greatest fulfillment in life will come when you discover your unique gifts. Develop your fine tune your gifts so that you may share them with the world. So a lot of you have these gifts that need to come through. All right. And know that whatever pain you're going through, we don't learn through happy moments, that this is the fuel. It fuels you. What did I see today? You can only rise as high as far down as you go. So that's why sometimes we have to go to the depths of this darkness to come out and rise like the phoenix. Okay. So just be aware of that. So whatever is happening to you is happening for you. And it's to liberate you. All right. So just know that and make sure you're using that fuel for fire and not letting it burn you up. So don't have to carry all the burdens alone. Have the courage to ask and accept for help. So no, we're not here to do this alone. You have your guide, you have your angels, you pretty much have your higher self, and then you can reach out to any one of us that's been on this journey as well. So we can help you get through whatever it is. So just know you are not alone.
Yeah, it's funny you just said that too, because I got with somebody I was chatting with today said the deeper the valleys, the higher the hills are. So yeah, it may suck when you're down in the bottom, but guess what? That means that the balanced part of that means you're going to go up way higher than you would have had you not sunk down to the depths.
Yeah. So just be aware of that. Those are messages for you. And make sure you're living outside the box. Don't be afraid to live outside the norm. That's where the magic happens. So that's why they try and keep everyone in that fear, in that little box, is they're so afraid for people standing up for the freedom, liberating themselves from the matrix, and being their unique selves. Because then you start to stand out, and your gifts start to come in, and you start to enjoy life so much more. All right. So we have any questions? How are these resonating? Thank you guys all for joining, liking, sharing. Let's see who's on.
Last chance for questions, people.
Right.
We're putting the 2-minute warning on and the bar lights. I'm going to pull one inspirational card from Soul Helper Oracle's messages. What it was the collective need to know, and sure enough, I get 3 cards right away. Recognize despair as an opportunity. Again, I think that goes with the hills and the valleys, right? Because yes, you may be in a low place, but that low place is going to make you figure out, how am I going to get out of there? Have the courage to be free. You have the keys to, your own freedom. You just have to find them. And the time is right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. So all these are telling you that, yeah, you may be in a really cranky situation right now. A lot of us are. You have the answers within you. Well, you have to find that key and run with it. So I hope that helps whoever needed to hear that.
Yeah. Oh, Lynn liked it. So thank you, Lynn. Thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting us tonight. I appreciate it. Hopefully these messages really resonate. We do it for the collective as well as we want to one-off help anyone who's on there that's going through anything or any rough day, so we can help you get through it a little faster. So just make sure you're reaching out to either one of us, whether you need a reading, one-off, whatever it is. We're down to earth people. We've been through a lot, so it's nothing that you can't ask us that we wouldn't be able to understand and handle and help you along it. So just know this is part of the awakening. None of us are too far along or too far behind. It's all about being humble and helping each other through this, and we are just here to help that along and facilitate that for you. So Larry will be posting this on his YouTube. I'm going to try and get it on my YouTube tomorrow. If not, I'm going to just start doing some on YouTube tomorrow. I didn't get to it because it was a crazy Monday, and I just didn't even have the motivation today.
Yeah. It's a really tough. This whole week, I think, has been crazy tough energies. A lot of us have just been imploding here and there. And,
Mm-hmm.
have some compassion to yourself when you do have those moments. We all have those moments, but you need to release in order to bring new stuff in. And that release sometimes is very emotional. Sometimes it's, very, I don't know, turbulent, I think is probably the best word. Sometimes you will go through that turbulence, but be kind on yourself because you just sometimes just need to allow and let it out. After you let it out, you'll feel 1,000% better, and you'll probably feel 1,000% lighter, and it's time to eat some ice cream.
Right. All right. Well, enjoy your evening. Let us know if you need anything, and then make sure you're paying attention to when we're popping up on live, for Larry as well as myself, and whether we're mostly on TikTok. And then I have some things that I pop up on Instagram, and we will be doing some more things on YouTube, hopefully going forward, as well as pay attention to the 1-1 portal. And we will be doing something on the 1010. We won't be doing it via Zoom, but we probably will do an extended on here with helping people through that energy as well.
Yeah, and if you guys, yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
finish.
the 1111 portal will be focused around love and the twin flame, as well as helping you get along your love journey. So just pay attention for that.
Yeah, and if you're on Facebook a lot, I've been toying with maybe doing. I have a couple groups on Facebook. My business group, I might do a few live events where we'll get on live. Maybe Susan and I will get on live on the Facebook group and just start pulling some cards as well. We're going to experiment on a whole bunch of different social medias to see which one can help the most and just get a little bit more, exposure. So with that, keep an eye out there. And we'll see you at the next live. Hopefully you can make it. Our next one is when? Thursday evening or Wednesday evening. So that would be our
We'll
next
be back
live.
on Wednesday evening around like 7 or 8. And then I will be on Tuesday evening on Instagram, Mindset Reset 20. So make sure you're paying attention to either one of those. And then I don't know whether we'll try doing a Thursday or Friday. If not, we'll be on Sunday.
Yep. And so we have lots of times, lots of availability. If you do want to, get like a mini read or the $10 reads that we have, you can actually pre-book them for our next live. You just let us know, send us a DM, and we'll put you in the front of the line. And this way, you can have some consistency to know that you're just going to get your answer answered. You
Hold
can
on.
always
Hey,
DM us
Jerry.
as well.
How are you? He's hopping on. Did you want a card pull from us real quick? There's another reader. Hold on. I know they popped on. Let us know if you want something real quick. We're just hopping off, but let me know. Oh, they popped on, popped off. I see people.
Yeah, I think my list has gotten pretty stagnant. I had a lot of people pop in and pop out, but no questions today on this side.
All right, let us know, Jared, if you're still on, if you wanted us to pull a card for you or not. Or whether you popped off, I couldn't tell, but I thought he was on. Lynn's still on. Brianna's still on. I don't know. Maybe he's not. There's 3 people on. I'd say that, like, whether there's like a lag in some of these or not.
Sometimes there is, like I've found like 5-second lags, sometimes maybe 10.
All right, Tina, we'll get that. Can you tell me if I'm going to get an apartment tomorrow? Oh, wow. Okay. All right, we can do that real quick and then we'll pop off, I guess. I think Jerry's not on anymore. All right, we get an apartment tomorrow? Wow. It says surely not. So, and then for sure. So really stay positive about it because I feel like that's last minute. It's tomorrow. Would you get
Next
next
month.
month? Yeah. So
The energies are right in tow. We're both reading the same energies.
yeah. So it's not right now, but it's complicated. So just keep staying positive about it, and it's going to be coming in the next month. Oh boy, tomorrow. That's fast. All right.
Yeah, I would have figured if she was going to get it tomorrow, she would have known by now.
All right. Well, all right. We can wrap it up then. I think Jerry got off.
All right. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for likes, shares, and subscribers. And we will see you on Wednesday. And don't forget to pop on Instagram for Susan's Tuesday night collective reads. They are always amazing.
All right. Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Cheers.
Bye.